Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am creating financial freedom for billions of people around the world. I am creating a million millionaires. I am the greatest leader that ever lived. I am God, people, and most important is that I manifest the words I speak. My message for you today, people, is that God never give you more than you can manage. You know, according to scripture, he never give you more than you could bear. What you could bear is the things you can manage, people. So knowing that is that it give you something to work on. The fact that God only give you what you can manage, that tells you everything. You have to get good at managing your life. And as you get good at managing your life, then you're able to have the capacity to manage other things. So you want to get good at managing your life, man, and the visions that you see in your mind. So it's like, how do you go about doing that? And that's more or less the conversation today. So first and foremost, obviously, it's a blessing to have visions, man. And it's a blessing for God to bless you with visions, the ability to see the future you desire in your mind. And even if you don't have that capacity right now, believe me when I tell you, every single person out here have the ability to do it, whether you realize it or not. And what it takes really and truly is that it takes practice, people. Everybody as little kids, we have great imagination. So we have the ability to do it. We've done it as kids. It's just that as we get older, it's like, we let that go for whatever reason. Systems, programmings all around us. The bottom line is, people, is that you're more than capable of creating the visions that you want to accomplish over time. So my point is this, people. First and foremost, tap into the spirit. Pray very often, daily, I suggest. And definitely just intentionally practice on using your imagination to visualize the things you want. And just like with anything else in life, people, you didn't become good overnight at everything that you are good at now. It took time, and it took you practicing intentionally. No exception here. I'm suggesting that you practice using your imagination every single day to start creating a vision of the amazing future that God has in store for you. And see, as you do that, people, I say that and I stress on that because that is the first part of learning to manage your life. It's like part of management is you have to know where you're going and you have to know where you are. Because there can't be illusions there. You have to be very clear about where you are and where it is that you're going. The vision is where you're going, people. And it's a blessing from the Spirit of God that resides inside of you. You just have to tap into it and practice tapping into it. And I'm sharing with you how to do it. Pray for guidance. Pray for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Pray for these things, people. Pray and actually declare that you have these things, because the truth is, everything that you seek, everything that you desire is already there inside of you. It's just a matter of you owning it and tapping into it, owning this, becoming the Spirit of God that's inside of you. And that's when you become, nothing is beyond your ability at that point, because, that's the divine source that's working through you. So definitely work on practicing using your imagination to create the vision. And the second part of it, people, is you have to, part of you practicing with your imagination is you're also exercising your mind. Because your mind is going to start to give you the answers, people, the roadmap, I should say, on how to go from where you currently are to being the amazing you that you see in your mind. And it's like, it's good to understand the relationship between the two. The vision is a vision from God, man, the Spirit of God that's inside of you. And your mind, your ability to think, we're mind, body, and spirit. The spirit give you the vision. The mind is the bridge, which is the roadmap to get you from where you are to where you're going. And your body, people, does the physical work that is necessary to walk the walk, people. You know what I'm saying? To do the work, basically. It's like, it's all great to have the ideas, of what you want to do and how you're going to get there and the vision. But if you don't do the work, nothing is going to change. And that's where your body comes in, people. Is that our body is the most adaptive period in this universe. You could put human beings in any predicament, any situation, and they can learn and master it over time if they decide to do it and they become intentional about it. So no exception for you here. But my point is, people, is that I really want you to understand that you first have to create the vision in your mind, practice using your imagination, and literally challenge your mind to give you the answers, people. Challenge your mind. How? Ask yourself the question over and over until the answer presents itself. How do I do ABC? How do I attain ABC? How do I make this happen? You know? Challenge yourself, man. And as you continue to do that, people, what I already know is that the answers will reveal themselves to you, because that's just how it goes, you know. And just really realizing at the end of the day that after you come up with the plan, people, then the most important step of the entire equation is that you must do the work, people. And that's why I always run that meeting at least once or twice a month, that you must be willing to do the work, because you have to develop the characteristics, the work ethic. You have to develop the habits that are necessary. Those are all responsibilities that your body must adapt and become in order to materialize the vision that you see in your mind. You literally have to reprogram your body to do. You know, it's like, what do you call habits, really, when you think about it? Habits simply means that you do things like reflexes. It's like driving a car. You don't think about how you're going to drive the car every time you get in it. You just get in it and go. Now, obviously, that wasn't the case in the beginning. You had to learn how to do it, and you had to build the confidence that you can do it over time, and that comes only through practice. If you're an athlete studying to be the fastest person that ran or the greatest basketball player in any sports, is that it takes intentional practicing intensely on a regular basis until it becomes habitual. In other words, you do it as reflexes. You don't even have to think about it. And that's essentially what happens here, people. Is that the point is, your vision, again, show you where you're going. Your mind is the bridge or roadmap to get you from where you are to where you're going. And your body, people, is equally as important, because without your body, nothing is happening. You must be willing to take the action, and your body is the one that's doing the physical work here, which is very necessary in order for you to materialize or manifest the things you desire. So keep those things in mind, people. I really want you to really figure this out for yourself, man. All I can do is give you the information, but this is something you must explore and internalize and figure out how does that relate to you, and how can you use this information to move your life forward, people. Get busy working on that today, people. That is indeed the message today, man. My declaration over your life, number one, is that you are a millionaire. Number two is that you're married to the person of your dreams. Number three, people, is that you have amazing health and you're in the best shape of your life. My prayer for you today, people, is that the Spirit of God will continue to rise up inside of you, man, and continue to give you visions to show you and help you to develop the visions of the amazing future that He has in store for you. Also pray, people, that you'll start challenging yourself to use your mind to figure out how to go from where you are to where you're going. You know, that is indeed the roadmap. That is indeed the bridge to get you from where you are to where you're going. And most important, people, use your body, train your body, program your body, people, to do the work that is necessary to attain and accomplish all the visions and goals that you see in your mind. I pray for your people every single day, and I really do believe in you. I know that you're capable of doing these things, and that's why I share it with you. Let's get busy creating your amazing life, man. Y'all have an amazing day, and we'll talk tomorrow.